We're back with video number 2, just continuing from the whole tattoo thing from before, because I said I wasn't going to split it into more than one, but you know what, this kind of still deserves it to be part of a separate number 2 video. So I'm going to show you the third one, or I guess fourth if you count Craig's, but that's not really, I mean, this is just about these 3. So this is the last one, and this is, I'll show you and then I'll explain it. This one is right there, and it's originally the caution lasers, danger lasers sign, but Chris Hardwick took it over as the Nerdist podcast logo and of Nerdist Industries. And it's not necessarily... I spent a long time thinking about what I wanted to do to symbolize Chris. It wasn't necessarily Nerdist Industries or the podcast that inspired me. It was Chris. And I kind of Googled things, and I saw like people had like "enjoy your burrito" and had a burrito like tattooed on their leg, which is really cool. You know, that's not a bad thing to have. But I'm just kind of like, I don't really want a brown burrito on my leg. So I'm like, I wanted something more that represented the feelings that I had behind what he's done. And so the Nerdist logo is like, I know that there's probably other people that have the same thing, but you know what? It makes me think of Chris, and I think that's what's important. So Chris, I met Chris and Matt and Jonah back in April, actually, and they are amazing. I can't tell you enough of how amazing they are. They are completely super nice, super nice. I mean, they're probably the nicest guys you'll meet. They're really understanding. I mean, I waited in a line to meet them after the live podcast, and they never, you know, they never seemed like they wanted to leave. You know, they wanted to make sure that everybody got pictures and got talked to and, you know, got their shit signed and all that. But the thing that resonated with me is I got to meet him. He's one of my heroes. And I got into Chris because of Craig. I found Chris from watching Craig's show. So that's kind of an important thing too, because they're kind of buddies, and that's kind of really cool and exciting, because they geek out over Doctor Who and a bunch of other stuff. But I got to meet Chris, and I told him that, I told him about what he's done for me. He made me comfortable and made me okay to be me. I used to get bullied a lot at school for coming to school and reading like manga books, or coming to school with video game guides and just like reading video game guides even though I wasn't like playing the video game, or I didn't even have like a PlayStation near me or anything like that. You know, people used to take the books away from me and make fun of me and hide them, and you know, so I used to be really self-conscious about that. I used to think that those things, that was shameful to like those things, that I should hide those things because I would get made fun of them for liking them. And I used to do that. I used to not tell people what I liked, you know. So I mean, Chris, the way Chris talks about being a nerd and being able to express yourself and not being shameful to say, you know, I'm awesome because those things make me who I am. You know, and I guess, you know, like late night hosts really aren't a nerdy thing. It's more like, you know, but what really defines being a nerd? You know, you just get super passionate about the things you like Chris said. You know, so I'm super passionate about, you know, Craig and Steven and Jon, and I mean, like I said, Steven and Jon, they got me back into politics when I was in school. I wouldn't even pick up a government textbook even if you paid me $20. you know, so that's insane, you know, and now I'm all caught up on the election and everything like that, so that's awesome. And like I said, Craig got me into Chris, and that's crazy and awesome and exciting. But anyway, long story short, I met him, and I told him about this. I told him, you know, that he really helped me out in a time where I wasn't sure what defined me being me, you know, and the whole time, I mean, he listened. He made me feel like I was the only person in the room, you know, and, you know, yeah, I got like 3 hugs from him, and I'm really tall. I'm 6 foot. He's probably like, I think he's 5'8" or 9, so it's kind of really funny, and I've got pictures of it because he's really short, and he's hugging me, and it's just adorable. It's really funny. If I could, I'll show you, maybe if, you know, you ask, I'll show you the pictures. But, anyway, but he was really understanding about it, you know, and he wasn't like a celebrity, you know, type that's like, you know, oh, that's great, you know, I'll just sign your stuff, you know, move next on. He literally spent, you know, like, probably 5-10 minutes with me, you know, just kind of chatting and talking about, you know, Doctor Who and things like that. So I thought that was awesome, and that's why I got that tattoo, you know, and so yeah, that's kind of a decent description of the reason behind these tattoos and the reason I got them. There's only one more I'm gonna get, and then I'm done. 5 done. It's an odd number, like Craig said, you know, you have to get an odd number. I was told that by a tattoo artist, and I asked my tattoo artist, and he said, you know, yeah, that's kind of true. So 5 and I'm done. I'm probably not going to get that one for a while though, because tattoos are not cheap, and I am not made of money as much as I work. So that's going to probably be held off until my birthday, which is in like 1 or 2 months. So that might be like a 21st birthday thing to me. It's going to be really small too, but I'll probably make a video about that. So if you're interested, stay tuned, I guess. But I'm really kind of glad that I got this out, and even, I mean, you might understand it, you might not. I would love some feedback on it, because people seem to be viewing my videos and then just kind of, that's it. So it'd be awesome if you could give me some more info on that. That would be very much appreciated. So if you've got any questions, put some comments down in the comment box, and I will answer them. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed watching these. I know they're kind of long, but please, please, please bear with me. I'm gonna try to not talk so much. Like, I just start a story and just go off. So we're gonna work on that. But I hope you have a awesome time in your region, and see you next video. Yeah, so see ya.